Hey guys, what's good? Mike here, Laker Talk. A lot to talk about, back from a 3-day weekend. Let's touch on Golden State, OKC, the Cavs, Durant, Whiteside staying in Miami, and DeRozan staying in Toronto. All right, first start off with OKC. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I wanted OKC to beat Golden State Warriors. And now I'm going for the Cavs to beat the Warriors. A lot of people are asking, Mike, why do you want the Cavs to beat the Warriors? First off, I wanted OKC to win because Golden State, I'm an LA native, and the Giants, any of those teams up there that keeps winning, I don't know, they become rivalries to me. So right now, Golden State is like that. You see Golden State gear all over the place, and I like Klay Thompson because I follow his family. I follow Michael Thompson, Trace Thompson, and all that stuff. And I like Klay, I like Steph, but just the whole organization keep winning and winning and winning. You know what? Now they're becoming rivalries with us. So they're like the San Francisco Giants, basically, to me. So they keep winning, we keep losing. You know what? I'm a sore loser. So I don't want them to win, basically. And I would love Cleveland to have a championship. I mean, they haven't won in 60 years. I love LeBron James too. A lot of people, a lot of the youngins, a lot of the kids try to put LeBron James' game down to hype up Kobe Bryant. Listen, Kobe Bryant is way up there, and LeBron James is way up there. You cannot, only the older cats like me, we know, game recognized game, basically, okay? I'm not going to sit here and try to belittle his stats. He's one of the best players in the world, and I would love LeBron James to have another ring. I don't care if he wins 10 rings in a row, okay? He's one of the best athletes ever, that big, that fast, that strong, that good. You know what? Hands down. So I would love Cleveland to win the championship, in my opinion. That'd be awesome. So I'm pulling for Cleveland. Durant, you know what? He choked, man. In my opinion, it showed, though. I mean, you cannot say Durant and Westbrook. You cannot say Steph and Klay are better superstars than them. I mean, Steph is up there now, better than them. But you can't put those two guys. Basically, Steph and Klay outplayed Durant and Westbrook. That is amazing to me. Okay? And Klay Thompson basically never gets any shine. He's one of the most underrated superstars in the world. I mean, the guy puts up 30 and a quarter each and every other night. And he defends the best player on the other team. So he's like one of the best two-way players, but he gets no shine whatsoever. Durant choked, man. I mean, that just basically tells me that their heart wasn't big enough. No way you put Kobe Bryant in his prime on that same team with Westbrook. He's up 3-1. You think he's losing to any team? No. Okay? Now, that's all about heart, grit, guts, will to win, will to be a champion, will to be the best. Durant doesn't have that. And so now you got all these teams losing. You got, Durant now is, he's going to become free agent. You got Whiteside, DeRozan, and now everyone's talking about, are the Lakers going to pursue these guys? Listen, to be honest with you, Durant can stay in OKC, in my opinion. I mean, he's one of the best players in the world, and I would love to have him, but we're going to draft Brandon Ingram. In about 3 years, Brandon Ingram is not going to be Durant, but he's going to be putting up great numbers where we don't need a three. So I don't see us needing Durant right now. Listen, we're not going to win next year. We're not going to win the year after that. So why do we pay Durant $30 million to come around and sort of take up what potentially we could have in the next 3-4 years, right, in terms of growth and stuff like that? So in my opinion, he can stay in OKC, go to somewhere else, try to win there. We're not going to win. We're just going to actually be building and developing. So I don't need Durant. And, report comes out, Hassan Whiteside and DeRozan, they're saying that, they're talking to the media, I would love to stay in Miami. I would love to stay in Toronto. Listen, these free agents they have to say that stuff. If they don't say that stuff, they'll get crucified by their hometown. So they have to say that stuff. And to be honest with you, if they stay, great. DeRozan, he's not worth $25 million, but I was willing to give him $20 million a year, right? He's just for the sake of trying to get a good player. But guess what? If he stays, great. If Hassan Whiteside stays, listen, that's $60 million now we have to build a really solid foundation and then let our guys become stars. Again, I'm hoping and I'm banking on D'Angelo Russell become a superstar, okay? I'm banking on Julius Randle becoming an all-star, okay? And I'm banking on Brandon Ingram to become an all-star. So basically, every team that gets to the Western Conference Finals and beyond, you need about 3 all-stars, right? You don't need 5 because you can't pay them all. You need about 3 all-stars. And that's what I see in our young core over the next couple of years. So if we have $60 million in cap space, heck, you know what? We could go after so many nice, solid players for 2-3-year contracts and be a solid, really, really good team until we get to that point to where we can pull, we can land a big fish and we're ready. Right now, we're not ready to compete anyway, so it's not that big of a downer, right? The fact that we are not going to, if we don't land any big free agent this year, we're not ready. We're not at that peak yet. Like when we lost Dwight, we thought we had a chance to get back to the Western Conference Finals and actually compete, right? That was the thing. So it was a big downer when we offered Dwight a max contract and he walked away. It was like, dang, we lost a superstar. But guess what? A few years later, it was a good thing, right? When Kobe Bryant opted out of his contract and he was about to walk before we actually traded for Pau Gasol, that would have been a biggie because we're like, we need Kobe Bryant to get back to the championship. And he stayed. We got Pau. We won some chips. Guess what? Right now, we're not there. So there's no loss to us. We have a lot of money. We're young. Let's just draft a lot or sign a lot of really good, decent players for like 2-3 year type contracts. And I think we're going to see, we'll be in a really good spot. Our team is going to develop and look really good. And then we could land. We have a lot of money. So if there's somebody out there that we could potentially land a nice size contract, I'm all for it based on based on the value and whatnot and what they bring to the team. So that's my thoughts. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for commenting, liking, and subscribing. I'm back from a little 3-day vacation. I'm going to be checking the news, and I'll put up more videos this week, all right? And follow me on Twitter at Mike Sports LA. We'll talk soon. Peace.